everybody, it's the Lauren Reed Live Show right here on Water Ice Radio.
Hey, what up?
It's Tuesday night, you already know what it is, and we are here. We are back.
The last Tuesday of February.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is. Wow.
March is right around the corner.
March is here. That means spring is coming.
I cannot wait. It's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be good stuff. I can't do this.
Meanwhile, in the background, we got the hamburger there.
Now you're letting this sandwich right here. And I'm looking directly at him, and I can't even do the show because
it's like that scene in Breakfast Club when Ali Sheedy's character is like crunching the cereal in the bread and like making all the noise, and everybody's just like looking at it. That's exactly.
It's alright. That man worked hard today. He's hungry. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
That's all good.
Oh Lord, have mercy. All right, everybody. Let's get the show started. First off, let's pay some bills. So, we want to say shout out to our sponsor, Samsung Technology. They have hooked us up with all this lovely equipment here in the building that you see. So make sure you guys are checking them out on their Instagram page, which is Samsung Technologies.
Yeah.
And then we want to shout out another one of our NAP. One of our partnerships, the
Newsstand Association of Philadelphia.
And I'm never really downtown, so today I got to see.
Did you see him?
Yeah, I seen him. It wasn't me, but I got to see him.
Oh, okay. You didn't get a chance to get a little selfie?
No, I didn't get a chance to get a selfie joint, but it was cool. It was really cool. Shout out to Nat.
It's a cool experience, right?
Very good experience. And then who else do we have? I think that's pretty much it for that. And
shout out to Boom.
Oh, shout out to Boom.
Can we do that now?
Oh, wait, now we can. I just said it.
I guess so. Yo, shout out to Boom Philly.
By the time this comes out?
By the time this comes out, you guys will know that we are now officially partnership with Boom Philly.
Radio 1 and Boom
Radio
Philly. Yeah.
Yes, if you go to their page under, I think it's under
Boom 103.9.
Boom 103.9.
And if you scroll down 4, you'll see Water Ice exclusives, and we
are right there. Yes, you get to see all the exclusive stuff on boomphilly.com. Yay!
That's what's up. Shout out to Boom. We're very excited with the partnership. We got a lot of things coming out, especially in the spring. That's gonna catapult into the summer and the rest of the year. So we're really excited.
I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Boom Philly. All right, you guys, and also you make sure you are signed up for our newsletter. Jay, why don't you take that?
Yes, please go to our website, waterice.com, WOODERICE.com.
Yep.
As soon as you go to our website, the page will pop up. So just fill that out, and you'll be a part of our weekly newsletter. You get all the inside scoops to what's going on in the city, brother love.
Go sign up, because something's coming.
Something's coming very, very soon that you want to be a part of.
Yes.
So it's good to sign up now. So tell your friends, tell your family. It literally takes like a minute to sign up for it. It's not that much.
60 seconds.
And again, you get all the inside stuff that's going on in Philly. And you know, it's about to be spring, so Philly's about to be really popping.
Really popping, so you need to know that stuff right there. Shout out to everyone at Water Ice Radio. We have the Drop Night show that airs Thursday night, 8 o'clock. What up, Sean, Beastly, and Miss K Wonder. They got all of your like music exclusives.
Yeah.
Artists come through here. They always have a lit time up in here.
Yeah.
They have a show. Like literally, it'd be lit.
And shout out to Mr. Fly or Die 1984, Mike Bion.
Yes, the Petty God.
The Petty God.
How are you, Mike? His podcast is definitely on our SoundCloud page and also on our iTunes page and Google Play. It's all there. So make sure you check that out as well.
And for more videos and exclusives going on with Water
YouTube.
Ice, you should check out our YouTube page. Go to YouTube, put in Water Ice, and literally every single piece of video content we've ever done is up on our page. So definitely check that out. Subscribe. The more you subscribe, the better off we'll be to continue to deliver more dope ass content.
So excited about that.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Well, you gotta follow us. Make sure you follow us on all social media outlets at Water WOODERICE_radio on Twitter, on Instagram, and also on Facebook and on Snapchat. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Let's start the show.
We gotta talk about tonight's show.
Yeah.
We have a really, really cool guest coming in. She is a boss for sure. She wears so many different hats, and she's coming through to talk to us about her Better Than Success business and also a conference that she has coming up in March. Her name is Nicole Purvy.
Cool.
Really excited that she's coming through. And tonight our playlist is kind of sort of dedicated to her because her business is called Better Than Success. So we decided to pick all of our favorite songs that have the word better in it.
Ooh.
It was actually very hard for me to do this.
It was tough. It was tough. I had to go way back into the Rolodex.
Yo, when you threw your 6 at me, I was like, damn.
I
Give
came
me
out
a
here.
second.
I was like in the zone, what I was doing. I was like, yo, let me just get this real quick. Yeah.
And you shout it out there. But we
Yeah.
got a good list. We got a good list of stuff. Jay's first pick is up. What do you have?
Fabulous, featuring Neo, Timbaland
Yes.
beat, Make Me Better. That's a classic.
And then I have Philly's own Young Guns, Chris and Neef with No Better Love.
Good one.
Really, really good one. All right, everybody, it's your girl Lauren Reed right here on Water Ice Radio. You already know what it is. It is time for the Lauren Reed Live Show. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Stay right there.
And we are back, everybody. It's your girl Lauren Reed right here on Water Ice Radio. And that was LL Cool J with Love You Better.
Cool.
Produced by Pharrell, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's a good song. Remember tonight, all of the songs on our playlist tonight have the word better in the title due to our guest being here. Yes.
Hey!
Miss Nicole Purvy, she is the owner of the Better Than Success business and also the host of the Better Than Success podcast. So, Nicole, again, welcome to Lauren Reed Live Show on Water Ice Radio. Yes,
Word.
remember made up.
See what we did there with the playlist?
I love that I was so special.
And it was a rough one for me. Normally I can bang out songs.
Yeah.
I was like
It's not
better
that,
in
you
the title.
think about it, like, how many songs got that word in there?
I know. It was some stuff that I saw some stuff on the list and I was like, I don't know these songs.
Yeah.
But we came up with some good stuff. But we are so excited to have you here. It's been like a long time coming. I've seen your stuff on Instagram. I also been introduced to you via social media through a friend of the show, Mr. Nehemiah Davis. So he was like, you gotta have her on the show.
Yes.
She's great. So I was like, all right, we're gonna have her on, see what this is all about.
Word.
And I think we should first start off with the question that both me and Jay have, although I was gonna wait to the second half of the interview.
Nah, let's
I'm
do
gonna
it.
ask now.
That was the first thing I asked.
Nicole, what is better than success?
You tell me.
Well, is it different for everybody?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I haven't really had
Can you
it.
give me an example?
I'm gonna give you the mindset behind the
Okay.
title.
Okay.
I think a lot of times we as entrepreneurs, I know, we start businesses with these titles that define where we are.
Right.
So I don't want to give any examples of businesses that I know of because I don't want to offend anyone. But let's say, for instance, you were to start a business called Striving for Success, right?
Okay.
That sounds like a good business name, but that means you're perpetually putting yourself in this striving for success,
I
so
get
which
it.
means you don't have it. So you're always going to not have it, and I see it time and time again.
Got it.
They'll start a business with this name that means where I'm defining
Getting
myself.
there.
Or they'll have a name in the statement. Their statement doesn't make any sense of what they're talking
Right.
about. Yeah.
But if I tell you better than success, that means I'm always doing better than success, which means I'm successful.
Got it. Okay.
So that's where the title comes from. So
Makes sense.
at the end of the day, it's all about what is better than success to you. Go there.
Okay.
Aim for this. What is it? Aim for the moon. Y'all
Aim for the
land
stars.
amongst
Stars.
Right.
Right.
Sorry.
Right. Something like that.
Aim for the stars.
Right.
Astrology.
Exactly. Something that doesn't make sense because the moon is closer than the stars.
So what made you actually start the Better Than Success business?
Oh, that's a long story. So our business was originally Lido Creative. We do digital marketing. We still do that. Web design, graphic design, social media marketing, business development. And I realized that I wanted to launch a platform similar to what you guys do that really educates, inspires, and entertains first generation entrepreneurs. And I first started off with a podcast. So this was 2 years ago. And so I said, okay, I want to create a whole new brand for this, something that really kind of speaks to, with the name and the logo and the identity that speaks to these first generation entrepreneurs. So we launched a podcast and a website called Better Than Success. And it was really a means to produce content that fueled our digital marketing business,
Right.
really. And then it really took us life of its own.
Right.
So we had the podcast. The podcast became really popular. We had, at the time, we were producing a lot of content on our website. And then through another long story, which we'll probably come to, we ended up launching the Better Than Success Real Estate League. And then we started doing all these events, and it became a full-fledged media company.
Okay.
And so Lighter Creative, what we did was we rebranded our agency side to Better Than Success Agency. And everyone loves the brand, everyone loves the name. And it's my company, so that's pretty much how we came about.
Cool. Yeah. Cool.
So with that, you also have your author as well. So at what point did the book drop into start?
So let's back up. When we had Lighter Creative Marketing Agency, I mean, we still have it. It's just called Better Than Success Agency. In order to help businesses, when you need a website, there's typically a time in your life when you're starting a new business. And in order to help businesses help me help them, is usually a set of scenarios, a bunch of different scenarios that really all boil down to business development.
Okay.
And so as a result of trying to help people build websites, I had to get really proficient at business development. So you come to me with an idea, I mean, you guys cannot imagine how frequent this is, especially when we work with small mom and pop businesses. When we work with larger companies, such as we've worked with Comcast, we work with Scholastic, we work with the PFT, we work with all the labor unions in the city. Those businesses, they already established, but a lot of times we have to help them with business development as well.
Oh, we get it. Trust.
But it's more so with small businesses, right? So you got a clothing business and you're like, okay, I want to launch my t-shirt business. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
So you want us to do your website, that's great. Okay.
Right.
I need your about copy. I need, what is your point of difference? I need all these things that you didn't think about. But I need to make you a good website. I'm not just going to slap something up there, because at the end of the day, I like my repeat customers. I like my customers that have really good businesses. So I'm not just going to slap something up there. I need all of these things. We have a checklist that outlines everything that we need. And if you don't have some of these things in place, then you're going to have a problem with filling out the checklist. So as a result, we got really good at business development.
When we get back, we'll talk more about some more aspects of the Better Than Success business. And we're going to get some more music going on. I don't know where we are on the playlist. Where we at, Neil?
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys.
Better You, Better Me.
Yup.
Ace Hood. Living
Ace Hood.
Ace Hood. Yes, we are back. It's your girl Lauren Reed right here on
Yes,
Website.
queen.
Yes, queen. Yes. Y'all know I'm always good for a good yes around here. All right, so we are still on our interview with Miss Nicole Purvy. She is the owner of Better Than Success, and she just revealed to us that they have something going on in Philly in June called Philadelphia Real Estate Week.
Yeah.
So give us a little bit more about this.
Yeah.
So Philly Real Estate Week is going to be a citywide celebration of real estate investing, home buying, home sales.
Okay.
So every day has a different theme. Hopefully I can remember this off the top of my head.
Off the
Try your
dome.
best.
Off the dome. So Monday starts off with real estate sales. This is sales professionals. So last year we do conferences. I love conferences. So last year we did our first real estate wholesalers conference, and that went really, 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 really well. So we're going to kick it off by doing the second annual real estate wholesale. We're going to open it up to realtors. So it's realtors and wholesalers event. So that day is all going to be geared towards real estate sales.
That's going to be an acronym. Because it sounds
Right,
hard.
exactly. It's a lot. It's not difficult because I don't have it in front of me, but it's a lot sexier, the actual wording of it. And all this is on PhillyRealEstateWeek.com. So that day will be all geared towards sales professionals. Tuesday is geared towards, I'm so sorry.
Pajama day.
No,
Stop.
it's not pajama day. I do believe it is urban. No, I'm sorry. I know it is home sales,
Okay.
home buying. So
Okay.
it's more towards people if you're looking to be a first time home buyer.
Okay.
Residential, like if you want to live in it. So
Oh, that's cool.
we have a whole bunch of first time home buyer programs during that.
Ooh,
day.
I need to come to that.
There you
Yeah.
go.
The second day is beginners commercial and residential investing.
Oh, okay.
So we do our Wednesday meetings. So we're just going to do a pumped up
Right.
Wednesday
version
meeting.
of that.
Right.
Yeah,
Got
on
it.
that day.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Thursday is advanced. And they got the people that are on that committee, they got some amazing events that they're planning. So it's advanced real estate, residential and commercial buying.
Okay.
Wow.
So like the gurus on it.
Yes, the gurus.
Warren Buffett.
we trying to get the Philly with Warren Buffett to come through. That's
Throw it out in the universe.
I ain't gonna say who he is, but shout out to him. He's giving a soft yes, but I like hard yeses.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Friday is urban planning.
Okay.
Urban planning is really all about the problem is all this development is happening in Philadelphia, and there's a disconnect between what's happening and the regular citizens.
Correct.
So people are getting up in arms about when they're getting pushed out of their neighborhoods,
right?
And when things are changing around.
Like gentrification. I mean, we can say that word, right?
Gentrification, yes. Yeah. And so this whole week is all about closing that gap, so that you're not surprised, right? And then Saturday we're following back up with home buying, and we're going to do an obstacle course. We're trying to do it at one of the really large public places in Philadelphia. I don't want to say which place yet because the ink hasn't dried just yet.
Okay.
So we're going to do
not
an
a hard
course.
yes.
Not a hard yes. We're going to do an obstacle course where you can literally go to different stations and learn about the different processes of buying a home as a first-time home buyer.
That's cool.
That is really good.
I'm thinking like Double Dare.
These stupid. He's so silly.
No, I like the how it's like so different, the variety, eclectic. Yeah, it's really dope. I think that's gonna be a really great event.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, again, the vision for it is to really close the gap, right? So there's a meeting that happens every Tuesday at Radicchio where a bunch of people high up in real estate sit around and make plans about what's happening in your neighborhood.
Wow.
You don't know.
You don't know. And I'm sure that meeting will continue to happen. But
they don't know because they're not invited, or
no. This is a closed meeting.
Yeah, this is
Boys Club.
Yeah.
This is Boys Club. But I say all that to say that there are people who do want to share information, but there's nothing that closes that gap.
Right.
Like our real estate club, we know a lot, but we're 125 people strong, right? And that's not a lot of people. There's literally over 400,000 of parcels of land in Philadelphia. And all those people, they're being moved and planned on and plotted on, and they don't even know.
In the 2 years I moved to my apartment, there's so many different, the high rises. And
where you moved to Northern Liberties?
Yeah, Fishtown, Northern Liberties.
Fishtown, I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I told you our office used to be at 2424 Studios, so when I moved there 3 years ago, it looked one way.
Right.
And now it's like, I went the other day, this is when I realized, I said, you know what, and I can say this because we are on Water Ice Radio.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive in Philadelphia right now. We are amongst a huge
bubble. It's like bubbling.
Renaissance that's happening.
I would definitely agree with that.
Economic renaissance that's happening. And if you
startups,
are walking around here mad, like how it was cool to be 10 years ago, like, oh, F Philly, because Philly is whack. 10 years ago was whack. I lived in LA. It was. People were miserable.
It wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
It wasn't there. It's not like that anymore. And if you're still walking around here like, I got to get out of this
city. It's the post-AI effect.
Yes, exactly. Right after AI left, it was just like miserable. Like,
everybody go to Fridays no more.
Fridays,
First Bad Boys break up.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not like that. So right now what a time to be alive, because it hasn't even reached its peak yet.
No, it's not even there.
I was like, I drove, so I just moved on Delaware Avenue. So my office is up Frankfurt, so I literally have a straight shot. So I drove one day, I'm driving home, and then we stopped at William Mulhern and Sons. And then walked in there, I'm like, where am I? And then you walk outside, and it's like, this little swanky club over there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to any of those clubs. And people walking around and, all
Front
different
Street
cultures.
Cafe.
Right? I love Front Street Cafe.
Yeah.
All these different cultures. And I'm like.
You can say white people.
It's okay. It's weird. It's all right.
Listen, when I first moved to 2424, everybody was like,
where?
We're here in New Jersey. This is Kansas.
Why are you there?
They're doing meth outside. Everyone in their building is
That's
doing
real
meth.
shit.
Right. They're still doing meth,
Yeah.
but they have money.
This is trust fund meth. stressful meth.
It's a different type.
It's like cleaner, like more green.
What is it? Like, it's an opioid. It's the opioid.
It's opioids. Like straight from Vietnam. or some shit. Yeah. No, but no, I
It's
definitely.
like, I was like, what? I'm like, yo, wait a minute, is this New York? What is going on? This is like swanky.
It's like Brooklyn 2.0.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's happening around you. And if you're walking around and you're miserable, I invite you to embrace it and take advantage of all this money that's being poured into the city.
It's so much. I mean, because we talked about it, like especially when we started Water Ice, it was like that, like everybody was coming back to Philly because just cost of living, and they could do a startup, and they could still have some disposable income. So like the entrepreneur, young startup community is huge. And like you just said, like there's no reason for anybody to not be out here trying to get it.
Yeah, or be miserable.
Because it's like you said, it's not even like at its peak yet.
No.
Yeah.
It's still just getting there. It's
No.
crazy, especially in the real estate.
Then what if we get Amazon and LeBron?
We would. That's what I was saying. Yo, I was like, yo, if Amazon would come here,
And Apple's moving guys going looking for a second headquarters. too.
listen.
Are they really?
Listen, I'm gonna be the mayor. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now.
You do that.
You should go run for mayor.
You got my vote.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll let y'all know right now.
You still haven't got mine, but what? No, but no, it's very exciting. I'm glad you said it because we always try to tell everybody
Like we got the Super Bowl.
yeah, they got
The Super
there's
Bowl.
a lot of exciting things going on.
A lot of exciting things
Time is
happening in
everything.
Philly.
Yeah.
Timing is everything.
So when when is the Philly
Yeah.
Real Estate Week?
June 4th to the 9th.
How do you sign up?
Go to phillyrealestateweek.com to
Yep.
learn more.
Word.
And
That's like right summer kickoff. Like, let's do it. We in here. Let's get this money.
Let's get you a house, Lawrence.
Hashtag secure the bag.
Let's get you a house, Lawrence.
Anti-hustle.
Try to get
Yes.
somebody my rent
Listen,
money.
information is there.
I'm with it.
I don't know.
So, like, if you are interested in learning about real estate, come out to our meetings. Free.
Wednesday night, right?
Wednesday night, 7 p.m., 2930 Jasper Street, number 103.
Nice.
It's going to be lit.
Nice.
Every Wednesday night.
Yep, support Richmond.
That's mine.
Port Richmond. Yes.
So really quick before we wrap this all up,
Yeah.
tell them where they can find you. Or if you want them to find you on social media, where can they find you?
They can find me at Nicole Purvy. You can also check out my podcast. We're about to do 100 episodes.
Hey.
Congratulations! Our 100th episode, we got drunk.
Yeah.
Let me
I don't remember our 100th episode.
It's on. We got it on. This is on
It's
somewhere. It's somewhere. We got it.
Good.
So look, right, let me tell y'all this is a real quick thing. I know we're about to wrap up.
That's all right.
A real quick thing. So I have maybe missed one episode in that time period when I was writing my book because I had to finish it in the lockdown. I literally last week was supposed to be the 100th episode. I didn't do it.
It's all right.
Not because like I don't want to do it. I just didn't do it. I was just like I need a break. And I want to do something really big. No, I want to do something really. I want to do something really special.
I see what you're saying.
I think I want to have somebody come. You should come in and interview me.
Sure. Exclusive.
Because I interview other people all the time.
You want to be interviewed on your 100 episode?
Yeah, I think
It's like a special edition?
Yeah, because our listeners, they've seen like we went from like being in a 300 square feet space and 24 studios. Like we got a 3,000 square foot space.
Yeah.
With all these members and like all the stuff that exists now didn't exist 2 years ago.
It's growth.
Listen.
Growth.
GROF.
Yes.
100 episodes.
Yeah. In his basement.
But now y'all on Walnut Street. Walnut Street. Walnut Street.
Oh, you see the Tiffany store? Yeah, we're right across that.
From low key, I tell people that shit all the time.
Oh, you see that
I was like,
Tiffany?
we're right across the street from Tiffany.
You see that Tiffany blue? That Tiffany blue?
We're on Walnut Street.
Yeah, that Tiffany blue.
We're right around Tiffany. You know, right next to Morton's on the other side.
$40 bagel?
Next door.
You go right next
That's the
door.
real talk.
Yeah.
You want that $50 Danish? Go see the people next door. No, we just pay rent here.
We tried. We in the high rise on Walnut Street. Life is good.
Listen, you know, we're blessed around here, and it's a lot of hard work. I was going to tell you, 100 episodes is a great milestone.
Yeah,
I mean, that's why we were lit, because we survived. We got
She didn't
there.
kill me and I didn't kill her after 100
We got,
episodes.
listen, We're 2 years strong and we both still standing. It's great. But you know what? The best thing we ever did was we took like a 3-month break.
Yeah.
We deplugged for like 3 months.
After 100. Or
It was a couple. It was like 100 and some change.
It was 100 and some change, and it was Christmas holiday, and we were like, we need a break, like, because it was 2 days a week. And, you know, we started to get sick of seeing each other and the texting, and then we would stop running out of ideas. We felt like we went through the whole music catalog that we just like, and we were just running ourselves ragged. And we were like, we need a break and we need to come back stronger and better. And ever since we came back and we started with Water Ash Radio, it's just been great.
you know the crazy thing is, so I've been telling my now boyfriend.
Okay. New shit. Exclusives.
Hey, babe. Hey.
Hey, strangers.
You sound so scared to say that. Like, that's now boyfriend. Does it change now?
I didn't know. I was trying to figure out my way. How can I not make a big deal?
It sounds like that.
How can I not put him on blast?
It sounds like that scene in Sex and the City 2 where she like introduces Big as her boyfriend, and she's like, "Don't you think we're a little old to be
Man friend. Companion.
He's great. He's really super
Significant other. It's like-
He's your super better, amazing, better half.
He is. He's so bomb. He's such a bomb person.
This is like the second person that came up here all in love.
I know. Oh, yeah,
Sim was
Sim
in here all in love. I was like,
I got me a boss.
Extra.
I got me a boss, just like me.
he don't need me to cook. He don't have to buy me flowers. We
I was
just
like,
love each other
damn.
and gaze into each other's eyes. I was like,
I'm so
I know
happy for her.
Sim is
I love her.
Sim is
I was
great.
talking to her earlier today.
We love her around here.
she's so
She's
good.
really, really good. I got to speak on a panel with her.
Yeah.
And it's been love ever since. We love Pink Ice Cafe.
Yup.
We gotta get down there and get some desserts.
Yeah.
Down to
So
the-
you were
So I
telling
was telling, I don't remember what I was
your
telling.
boo.
You're telling your other half.
Darn it, I don't remember what I was saying.
See how I put it? See, that's what that love do to you. You get.
I forgot what we were talking about.
I
What
know.
were we talking about?
We were talking about how we were burnt out doing the episode.
Oh,
Right. And you
so
talked
I've
to your
been
boo.
saying, yes,
Yeah.
I've been saying to him when you said you took 3 months, I've been saying to him, like while I was away in the Bahamas, I was like, yo, I need to
Stunning.
come back.
we knew where you were. You said that earlier.
No, say it again. Say it
And
again.
before I was in the Poconos.
Yeah.
No, keep saying it so I can go. So I can go to Expedia.com.
Yeah,
Whatever.
right.
I'm like, damn, why do people going to nothing to get a trip? But
I
go
go-
ahead. You were telling them.
I go on Hill 4 Rehoboth Beach. That'll do.
Wherever you need to escape.
Yeah, whatever beach, right? Wildwood.
Get away.
Shout out to
whatever.
Wildwood.
So I was telling him, I was like, I need a 3-month break. I've been an entrepreneur for 8 years, y'all. I have not just, I don't have a resume.
That was another low key stuff.
No, listen, no, seriously.
I'm not even trying to stunt. Like, it's like,
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
And I finally feel like
It's a lot.
I need a 3-month break.
Especially when you're growing, like at the pace you are. Like it's a lot.
Yeah.
You realize like, oh shit, I've been doing this for how long? Yeah.
I would say this: at the end of the 3 months, I would start. It was like I was like gonna crack a little bit. Like I was ready to get back. I was ready to start again. Cause after work, I would come home and I would just be home. And I'm like, okay, the first couple of weeks, I was
Did you see? I'm like, no, I didn't. I'm on hiatus.
exactly
No.
like I'm like, oh, did you watch it? He'd be like, no, I didn't. I'm not looking for stories. And I'm like, but I am, cause I miss it. That was like the first week, and then I started to get used to kind of like doing my own thing and just spending time with my family and
Treat yourself.
treat myself and stop telling my girlfriends no, I can't come because I'm doing stuff.
That's how I feel right now.
Yo, you have to
That's
do
how
it.
I feel right now.
You have to do it.
I just told you.
You have
we
date
put-
night
put
every
stuff on-
night.
I know it's great. It's gonna be great.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
I was telling you guys. I just told my staff that they have to step up more so that I can. I'm absolutely probably after Philly Real Estate Week. Maybe I don't know. Maybe figure out a way to do it before.
It's summertime too.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, I'm focusing on our real estate. My real estate investments is like really, really, really popping right now.
Yeah.
And I can't. Again, I was telling y'all, I can't have a conversation about this property that I'm trying to acquire
No, that's cool.
for $100,000,
Right.
and then
oh yeah.
like you know,
Yeah.
we need
You
more
can't be
paper.
calling me about.
we need more paper.
Go to
Wait,
Staples.
God damn it. Okay.
Right.
So
Let's
yeah,
go. No, it's a. If you don't do anything, take a break.
Take a break, but I'm gonna do real estate though. Take a break. Real estate is
Therapeutic.
because it's not the same type of grind as doing websites and planning events. It's a more relaxing grind.
Yeah.
If you do it smart, you don't have to lose your mind about it.
Cool.
I mean, that's like the thing you've been doing longest, or is it
The thing I've been doing long is web design and
Okay,
digital
alright.
marketing.
Okay.
Got it.
That's a grind. Even when you when I started, I used to do all the websites. When you start delegating that, it's still a grind because you got to get the clients and billing and managing the
Make sure
books.
it's right.
Make sure everybody's doing it. Yeah, make sure it's right. Make sure everybody's doing everything properly. Make sure that their checklist. Make sure that all these different things that you still have to do. It's a lot of busy work grind. Real estate is if you do it smart, if you do it a certain type of way. Because there are some parts of real estate that even if you're smart, it's still a lot of busy work. But like if you do it a certain type of way, it's not as much of a busy work grind.
Got it.
Well, now that we just convinced Nicole to go on a 3-month
right.
break, we're like, where Nicole? We be like, girl, she on
She in Bermuda
Bermuda
or some
she's
shit.
somewhere. She ain't here.
I'm gonna be the type of person. I'm gonna be on a backpack in like Thailand or something.
That's dope. That's dope.
do
Get your
it
Eat,
ev-
Pray, Love on.
Do whatever your heart desires. But yes, the break is necessary. Take the break.
Thank you.
Well, that is it, everybody.
I hope y'all learned something.
Yeah. We are definitely going to be looking forward to hearing all the future things that you have coming up because I'm sure you're going to have a bunch of stuff. Let us know if you want us to slide through for that 100th episode.
Check out Philly Week. Wait, PhillyRealEstateWeek.com.
Yes.
And get
BetterThanSuccess.com.
Better Than Success.
And look for the podcast. You
And
would love,
podcast.
guys. You guys would love the podcast.
I'm with it.
Love the podcast.
We love a good
Better Than
we love a good crossover show too. If ever we could grace the Better Than Podcast studio.
Yeah.
And we do that a lot with a lot of other podcasters. Because some people be like, oh, we don't want other people on our podcast to do podcasts.
No, you'll figure it out. We have all the equipment, and everything. Big space. I don't know if you watched. We recorded.
I
all
seen
on
your
YouTube.
interview with Tiffany from Belargo and
Yeah,
also
so we had a
with
couch and all that.
and Cynthia.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
But yes,
Thank you so much
thank
for
you,
coming on.
thank you. We
Absolute
enjoyed
delight.
this. It was a wonderful time.
Yeah.
And everyone, please make sure you check her out at NicolePurvy.com. Also BetterThanSuccess.com.
Yeah.
Pick up the book, The Anti-Hustle. It's a different, I like how you put the different twist on the word hustle. I never looked at it before. I was one of those people, hustle hard. You know what I mean?
You don't do
I'm glad
that.
that way that you
don't have to.
put that light on it.
I'm all about the smarter, not harder.
That's definitely him for sure.
Delegate. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
And before we head out, make sure again everybody you are signed up for the waterice.com newsletter. Again, we
Yes.
are your scoops to everything Philly. So if you want to know anything that's going down in the city, make sure you go there to check it out. Make sure you're following us on all social media platforms. That's going to be on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and also Snapchat, but most importantly YouTube.
Yeah.
Because we're there. If you're in the city and you happen to go up to a newsstand to pick up a quick paper or bottle of water or whatever.
Numbers.
Yep. Check up, look up, and you'll see us on the newsstands on the TV screens. Take a little picture, tag us in it. We love to see us up there. So shout out to our relationship with Nat. Samsung Technology, what's up? Thank you for hooking us up with all this equipment. And shout out to our new partners in crime, Boom Philly.
Yeah.
You guys will be hearing more about that coming very, very soon. But if you go to boomphilly.com, what is it?
Yes.
Yeah, boomphilly.com. You go to boomphilly.com. The Water Ice exclusive tab is up there. You get to see all the stories that we have there as well.
Yeah.
So we're really excited about that. All right, everybody, we are out. We will be back next week. It's March. We have Just Bino in March. We have Janae Brown. Who else do we have? We have
Rashina Fanice.
And then we're going to have a classic Laundry Live show with just me and Jay.
Hopeful.
You excited?
Yeah.
Oh, and we also...
Sure.
Yeah, why not, right?
I don't know what we're going to talk about.
We don't know. We'll figure it out.
Some dumb shit.
It's at the end of the month. We'll figure that out by then. All right, everybody. As you always know, not all superheroes wear capes, but sometimes they
Wear headphones.
Peace, everybody.
Peace.
Good night.